Google I/O surprised us last month with some hardware announcements and teases. A question one of you asked me on Twitter had me thinking, should you still buy a Pixel 6? If you enjoy Android reviews and you like learning how to not get hacked, this is the channel for you. I'm Shannon Morse, let's talk hardware. The Pixel 6a was announced at Google I/O with a price of $449. It's going to incorporate Google's Tensor chipset into rear-facing cameras, which will be 12 megapixels for the main camera, and there will be an ultra-wide. The 6a will be smaller than the Pixel 6, and it will not feature a headphone jack. Pre-orders for this will start on July 21st, and it will deliver on July 28th. It feels kind of far away, but it might be worth the couple of months wait since it will include 3 years of operating system updates and 5 years of security updates. Google also announced the new and upcoming Pixel 7 and 7 Pro, which were just teased, so no price point or specs that were announced at Google I/O, but we do know that these phones will also use Tensor and Android 13. And if history tells us anything, we should expect those in fall of 2022. I always get my Team Pixel box around October or November, so I am expecting the same this year. So the question is, should you buy a Pixel 6 or, like I have right here, a 6 Pro? Well, I will argue that the A-series phones are not a direct competitor to the 6 or the 6 Pro. The 6a will not have all the same specs as its bigger brothers, but it will have the Tensor chipset, so it will come with upgraded security and privacy, but also that great AI engine built into the newer phones. But you can buy a Pixel 6 for about $150 more, or the same price as a 6a if you buy one secondhand. Sub $500, most phones will have some limitations, especially like those security patches or operating system updates. You might be buying a phone that only gets updates for a year or two and then leaves you open to hacks or security vulnerabilities. Now, while I end up with new phones all the time due to my job reviewing them, I personally do not recommend upgrading every single year. Keep those things until they stop working or you stop getting updates. Whichever one comes first, that is my rule of thumb. $449 is a good price point and is definitely competitive compared to other phones at this price point, but I do think seeing another A-series around in the 300s would have been incredibly great. I will be delving into the new 6a a lot more to really study it in a real-life scenario whenever it's available. We have been seeing more information about specs being released since Google I/O, but I will be going into more detail on each of these phones as soon as they are available in hand. I do think grabbing one of these phones, which will be the second line of phones for the new Tensor processing unit, will be a big make or break moment for Google. And the reason why is because the 6 and the 6 Pro, they did have a lot of bugs and problems that folks experienced, not myself necessarily, but a lot of people did. So if Google has made some quality upgrades to the phones in terms of stability, then I think that'll really show their customers how strong the Tensor chipset can really be. So I am very curious about how well this new phone operates. So should you wait until a 6a or the 7 or the 7 Pro? I'm leaning towards yes. If you can wait that long, you might as well do so, because chances are we will see some second generation Tensor upgrades, and we will also see some wonderful new improvements from Google. You can probably tell I'm very excited about these new phones, but also we had some other news that I'm excited about, like the Pixel Buds Pro. I find the current buds to be some of the most comfortable earbuds I've worn, and I love their feature set. I take these things with me all the time, everywhere I go. I keep them in my purse just in case I ever want to pop them into my ears. Google really listened to their users whenever they made the second generation. They fixed so many things in the second gen of Pixel Buds that we had issues with the first gen. And the Pros, I feel like those are going to bring some new features that I cannot wait to see from Google. Like, we're going to get that active noise cancellation. We will have transparency mode, a better battery life at 7 hours with ANC on or 11 hours hours without. Sweat and water resistance, you gotta have those, and multi-point Bluetooth connectivity to switch between devices, plus an update later on this year that will include spatial audio as well. Now the Buds Pro will have a custom audio processor at 6 cores, and they will also include a neural processing engine. Those are also going to be available in July on July 21st for $199, shipped July 28th, which is the same as the 6A. And this is so exciting because I have been waiting for so long for this announcement. The Google Pixel Watch is finally official. It will run on Wear OS with Fitbit integrations, which totally makes sense, like sleep monitoring and heart rate. That's no surprise given that Google bought Fitbit. Apparently you will be able to control your smart home via the watch as well. I'm a recent convert to the world of smartwatches. I'm not wearing mine right now, as you can see. There's a lot of things that I don't like about my Galaxy Watch, so I do want to find something better, and I hope that this is it. I feel like it probably will be because it's gonna have Google's Assistant, so I feel like since I'm already so integrated into the Assistant universe, it's gonna work really well with my lifestyle. Google also teased a Pixel tablet coming in 2023, but we don't have much info on that one yet. Even so, some of my very first hacks were on Nexus tablets back in the early 2010s. Like I put Backtrack on one, I believe, Linux operating systems. Those were so easy to install on them and use them to track things like airplanes and cargo ships when I was living in Oakland. Like weird but super fun stuff. And I kind of miss that. So I hope that I can do some fun stuff with this new Pixel tablet, and I hope that it's priced competitively. We also saw a little teaser of some AR glasses that could use Google Assistant to live translate somebody's speech in real time on the lenses, which is very, very cool. That makes me wonder. I'll be right back. I don't know if anybody recognizes these, but does this mean that Google Glass is going to make a comeback as something new and incredibly smart? Because I loved Google Glass. It was so innovative. I really want that to be a thing again. Like I would love to take these AR glasses with me to Japan and live translate on the go. Like how freaking cool would that be? The battery is currently dead in these, but these were so cool back in the day. Like I was so excited when I got my Google Glass. It was so fun. So I am curious if you are looking to upgrade any of your tech, and if you plan to hold out until these products are released. Comment down below, let me know how you feel, and I'll see you next time. Bye y'all. That was the only thing with these. You couldn't really wear them over glasses, so you had to get like the special glasses kind. Yeah, it amazes me that these were so expensive back when they first released, but man, Google Glass was really, really cool.